Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up a static IP on your Mac. This is useful for things like port forwarding, remote access, or just keeping devices easy to find on your network. The first thing you want to do is check your current IP settings. To do that, all we need to do is run network setup -get info and then the name of your service, and in my case I'll be checking on my Wi-Fi. As you can see, my Wi-Fi is using DHCP configuration, and here you can see my IP, subnet mask, and some additional information. Before you assign a static IP to your machine, make sure that that IP is available and it's not being used by another device on your network, as if that is the case, it can cause an IP conflict leading to network connectivity issues for both devices. To check if your IP is being used currently on your network, all you need to do is ping that IP. So let's say I'm going to ping IP of 192.168.0.10. And as you can see, I get replies from that IP. That means that there's a device listening on the other end, so I can't use that IP. I know that on my DHCP server, I have set to use IPs only up to 200, so I know that anything over 200 should be available. So now let's go and check 210. And as you can see, I don't get any replies, which means that 210 is available IP, and I can use that to set up as a static IP on my current machine. So to do that, all we have to run is sudo network setup set manual. Again, the name of your service, I'm going to use Wi-Fi. And if you're going to use LAN here, you can just put Ethernet, and that will set up a static IP on your Ethernet network service. And then you're going to put the IP that you want to use. So 192.168.0.10. And that's going to be followed by our subnet mask. So 255.255.255.0, and we'll follow that by our gateway 192.168.0.1. And if you don't know that information that I'm typing here, you can always look that up from that get info command. So if I scroll up here a little bit, you can see that subnet mask is here and gateway is here. So you can always get those from there. So now that you have the command typed in, you can go ahead and press enter, and you'll be prompted to enter your password. And there you go, so it changed. So now to check if it changed, you can go ahead and run that get info command. And as you can see now, it changed from DHCP to manual configuration, which means we have a static IP, and our new IP is 192.168.0.2.10. And if you decided you want to go set it back to DHCP, all you need to run is sudo, and again, network setup -set DHCP and the name of the service. So we said Wi-Fi. And if I go ahead and run my get info command again, you can see that I switch back to DHCP configuration, and I don't have an IP yet. It takes a few seconds here to grab a new IP. So I'm going to rerun this command, and there you go. I have a DHCP configuration, and I got DHCP IP that the DHCP server provided to me. Again, it's very important if you're going to be setting up a static IP to make sure that you have set up your DHCP so that it leaves some IP that are not being leased out as a DHCP. So you want to have a certain number of IPs that are reserved so you can use them as a static IPs. And if you are interested in how to do that, let me know. It is kind of a vendor specific. That's usually done on your Wi-Fi router in your house. So if you want to learn more about it, let me know. I try to help you, but again, it is a vendor specific, so that's why I didn't describe how to do that in this video. If you like this video, please go ahead, click on a like button. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead, subscribe for my channel. And again, if you have any questions, just post them under the video and I'll do my best to answer. Thank you for watching.